Howdily doodly every pony. We're back for another slaughtering stream. 69. Nice. And so today we're going to be going over some new songs. We are here. We are out here. We got the Ponytown chat up. We got the slaughtering screen up. We got longtime friend of the stream, Evdog, in chat, which is new. We haven't seen that in a really long time. So howdily doodly Evdog. Let us switch here. I've got my lighting rig all set up. The cats took down my flag last time because they're assholes, but we've got it. We got it back up. We're doing the thing. We've got ponies on the door. It's all good. We have got it all cleaned up and ready to go. So, joining us today, like every week, we have Soul Strings. Let me turn on Soul Strings' face. Bam! Soul Strings is alive, and we have a new sweet background going on with Soul Strings. What's going on in the world of Soul Strings today, bud? There you go. All right, so we are beginning. We're in Ponytown chat. I don't know why I've got that set up. Hang on. Let me switch characters to my music review setup. Magic. There we go. Okay, we're good. We've got that. Ponytown chat is up, and we're good to go. We're ready. So I almost want to try out this one first. I was practicing. Voni Sayut Chebezodny, I think is what it's called. And specifically, I wanted to
So we're doing randoms this time?
Yeah, we're just going to do random.
Okay.
I already have a random number generator set up, but I just want to make sure I'm getting this one correct. Voni Sayut Chebezodny, I think is what this says.
Voni Sayut Zbezodny.
Okay. So I'm pretty close.
Wait. Voni Sayut Zbezodny. Zbezodny.
Zbezodny. There you go.
Zbezodny.
So there's a
Believe it or not, but
submission.
Ukrainian is a little bit too hard for me to get used to, but I'm getting there.
Right.
A lot of Slavic languages are somewhat similar, but it just takes some time to get used to. It's easy to understand if you're non-Russian, especially. But it takes some time to get used to proper pronunciation because some words are some pronunciation tropes, or the way you pronounce some words are just different, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I don't understand any of those languages. They're super, super difficult for me. Mainly because most of the languages that I would try to learn, things like German and whatever, use all of the same characters. So you have German and Spanish and even some Portuguese, it all uses the same characters. But we're moving on to the music reviews. We got Crashie Tunes, the Flightless Mare official audio stream. This is going to be the first one, and this is probably going to be some experimental stuff. So prepare your anuses, and let's see how this goes. It's so interesting. I
feel like the vocals could use either a little bit of work or more just maybe a different microphone, maybe just some different level, because like this part right here though just ended with like shrieking vocals, not like or not shrieking but like screaming vocals, not like hysterical and uncontrolled shrieking, but like more controlled and semi-normal screams. They felt a little bit out of place. They felt a little bit muffled, and in general I feel like they could use some either more distortion or like more high frequencies, or just a different microphone for a different quality of the voice or something, because like they were feeling a little bit out of place, because like everything feels like overloaded, distorted, and chaotic, and this particular part in the vocals just felt a little bit out of place, because like it just does not fit properly into the chaotic madness that is going on in the instrumental part of the mix. So
Okay.
the rest is fine. The rest feels like perfect, because like it's very heavy. It's very distorted. Like I think that the synthesized guitars, they feel like really solid. The blast beats are solid. The sound design is also like on point with whatever this craziness is. Sounds like cyber-ish death metal, or I don't know what to call it, but like it's pretty
Cyber
good.
grind,
So like,
I think, is what they usually call it.
possibly, yeah. So far, the only complaint would be like either the vocal mixing or the vocal recording or processing at certain parts, because like at certain parts it just fits, because it's like shrieking on the top of your lungs, and it just like it fits the madness that is going on. But at some points where it just switches to semi-normal screaming vocals, it starts to fall apart, in my opinion. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I was thinking that the vocals are probably artistically mixed that way, that they're probably intentionally just kind of washed out like that. It's really difficult to tell. Whenever you get into this really highly experimental stuff, the more negative elements that I'm like, I'm not so sure about this part, those can tend to be a specific or intentional artistic choice. So it's really difficult to really make that call. But it's interesting. These cyberground projects always come off as so interesting to me, because they're not like, I can't really pin down exactly what's wrong with them, but for some reason they just don't quite vibe the way that they do. If this was regular instruments, if this was actually played on an actual guitar, it would probably slam like super hard, the chaos of it and everything. But when I know or can hear that it's programmed, it just for some reason doesn't quite vibe as much. But I do like the overall sound design that we're going for. It's pretty neat. So let's keep going and see what the next minute has to do. It's a little goofy to me that the vocals, like the reverb on the vocals, was so clear. So now I'm wondering how much of this how much of the vocals are an effect rather than just like mic quality, because the reverb that was put on there was just so clear. It wasn't distorted like the rest of it. One thing that I'm having a problem with on the overall sound design is how clear and how I guess that's the word I'm looking for, is clear. The drums are so incredibly clear, and then everything else is just under this fog of distortion. And so that is, to me, I know you were talking about vocals, I think the drums are the thing that stands out to be like, I don't know if this really mixes in quite well, because I think I would expect either the whole thing to be under at least a similar level of distortion, or that kind of noisy type of veneer, or not just one part just kind of standing out super clear like that, which is an interesting choice. I wonder. I have no idea what would even go into making a track like this because it's all programmed, but it's interesting to me. That part's interesting. So let's keep it going. Well, all right.
Yeah, I think like the only part I didn't like that much was the vocals, probably the leveling on the vocals, because like at some point like I can appreciate the addition of the lyric video because like it makes it easier to like pay attention at the lyrics and like understanding them on the go, and focusing more on how the vocals sound in the mix instead of just trying to comprehend what the hell is being like said or like sang or whatever. So I would say maybe making the vocals a little bit louder and slightly more distorted would help it balance out with the instrumental. But yeah, like that's the impression I got. They were too clear or too clean, or like not matching the distorted chaotic madness of the instrumental. So yeah, that's my only complaint. Everything is pretty much perfect, including the Winamp custom skin with some image of, I don't know, is
like
that
a zombie or something? That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's like a zombie face or something. I don't know.
I agree
So,
that
yeah.
the vocals should be louder. I think you're
Yeah.
right, though. I think the vocals should be louder. I also would distort the drums. I would put some sort of distortion going on the drums. Let's see here. Confirmed to see Knocked Loose on Monday. Nice. I know that we had some trouble with J-Dog on thinking about not being able to attend Knocked Loose. So I want the story on that. Did you kill Mom? I want to know. So let us... that's pretty much all I have to say about this one, though. I like the overall composition
I feel like
of it.
distorting the drums would result in drums being even sharper and cleaner in the mix, because like distortion sometimes does that. Like if you don't like distort the drums to the point where it's just like if you just add like a little bit of distortion to just add some distortion. So like, at least from my experience, if you add distortion in this like in homeopathic like amount, it usually makes the instruments sound sharper and cleaner in the mix, instead of just like distorting them or like overdriving them or making them muddier or more overloaded or something. So I would probably experiment with this part a little bit, but I don't think distortion would help that much, honestly.
Okay. Well,
I'm not sure
I guess
what
not
to do with the
necessarily
drums.
distortion. I was saying more or less find some way to degrade them in a way that would be to put them down on a comparable level to the rest of the instrumental, because I think that the vocals should come up a little bit, because I think it's a great composition. I really like how we went through this really fast, chaotic composition, and then we dropped down into this sort of softer part, and then we had this Lorna Shore-esque kind of like bestial vocals going on. So it didn't, even though it went to a more reserved passage, it still retained that chaos. It was super good. I really liked all of that. There's just a couple of things with the mix that didn't quite vibe with me, but I think overall it's a pretty good sound. Yeah, so this is pretty good. So okay, that was Crashie Tunes, the Flightless Mare, the official audio stream. All right, next 28. 28 is a Gargod submission. We've got El Tormento, número uno, ancestral. Ancestral. Oh, it's a Bandcamp link, so I'm going to turn you guys down. I love the vibe on this Bandcamp, though. It's good. That's real good. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys down real quick. And
it's grind, isn't it?
It gives me...
It has to be grind.
Alternative rock. Oh, noise pop. Okay, we're going to find out what noise pop is from Mexico City, Mexico. Let's check it out. Número uno, ancestral. From Payasos Prismáticos. Okay. Where gutturals, where blast beats. I know, right? So far, it's, I don't know, that's an interesting sound because it's kind of sort of chaotic, and like the drums are kind of wild, but it's also a really chill vibe at the same time. It's like, it's not like this at all, but it's got kind of the same vibe as like Animals as Leaders, where it's really highly energetic and it's got a lot going on, but at the same time it's a super chill vibe. I'm not really sure how else to describe that. Plays okay on Mando. Camelid in chat playing along with the mandolin. It's good stuff. I think it's interesting. It's neat. Let's keep her going. That's cool as fuck. Was that a frog? I thought it was just somebody being like, or some shit. But I do like how we had separated the guitar. We had like one kind of sort of overdriven but sort of clean guitar in the left speaker, and then we had some other like noisy shit going on in the right speaker, and then we had one sound that was just noise or whatever. It's just such an interesting composition. It's a weird sound, but it's also not like it's not driving me away. You know what I mean? It's noisy, but it's not so noisy that like I will never come back to this type of thing. This is interesting. It's good. I like it. Let's keep it going. That was
Well,
awesome.
That was rather disappointing, honestly. 'Cause,
Really?
yeah, like the first half, of the track, before it transferred into like something almost like mathcore something, like I had like, what's the band? Not the Diligent Escape Plan. There was another one that was also like
The Red Chord?
no, progressive metalcore something. Shit, I forgot. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna Google it. Protest the Hero. Yes.
Protest the Hero?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the band. So like, the first half was very unique and interesting musically, when it like switched from the intro to like something that sounded very, very cool. Like, I would give it like 8 out of 10 or something. But then it just switched to like some sort of interlude and transitioned into something just too discordant and uncontrolled, and just speeding up like the tempo kept rising.
Yeah.
They kept adding the elements, the frog, and like other stuff. So like, okay, this is good. Oh wait, no, please. Oh, what the fuck are you doing? No.
That's so funny because those are all my favorite parts. I thought it started out.
Holy shit! It just gets worse. It came from like 8 out of 10 perfect, like just to some Gargart level,
I think that's so. This is the magic of like experimental music, is that all of my favorite parts are the parts that you disliked the most, and so that's interesting to me. I thought the addition of the frog was an interesting sound. I thought that the way that it sped up, that boop 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 or whatever, is super good. I thought it got better and better as time went on, and that's just the magic of experimental music. It's so good. I love it. I love it so much. So I think that's basically all I have to say about that one too. But that was a lot of fun.
It was good, but it just got so much worse, and I'm very disappointed by where it finished.
I understand where you're coming from. I just disagree. There you go. So that was Número Uno Ancestral from Paiosos Prismáticos by El Tormento. Okay, so we've got the next one, which is number 19, Reverb, Killing Gods. Let's check her out. Let's see what Reverb Killing Gods is all about, huh? That's the wrong screen. All right, Reverb, Killing Gods.
Reverb Brony. I mean, he's not Brony anymore.
Oh, was this the same guy, really?
I mean, yeah. He's just going under Reverb now, so like, it's not Reverb Brony.
Wow. Well, okay then. I figured that would make it really difficult. This is super cool cover art, by the way. But I figured that would make it really difficult for people to... He got cured. He got cured.
Quite the opposite. He's an army now.
I see. So I figured going by the name Reverb would probably make it really difficult for discoverability. Reverb Brony was something that could stand out. So one thing that I was having a problem with when it came to... I don't know how much you know all the other artists, but there's a Brony rapper that went by the name of Rubber. But he goes great. He misspoke. But no. Gloomrot is what he goes by now. So I wonder if it comes up. Gloomrot. What happens if you Google Gloomrot? There you go. He's one of the first things that pops up on Twitter when you Google Gloomrot. But it was really difficult to find his shit when he went by the name Rubber. So Rubber was a cool name, but it was terrible for discoverability. And so I wonder if Reverb's going to have somewhat the same problem. But he still has the same icon. Oh no, he doesn't. It's got the pony icon there, sort of a pony icon here. So, okay.
And the header of the channel still said Reverb.
What the fuck? Oh, I was accidentally playing it. Okay, so this is Killing Gods by Reverb. Let's check her out. Meets vocals. I disagree. I'm going to say that I think it's progressive enough. You agree?
It's boring. It's boring as fuck because like it somewhat got better from what he usually does because like he added some good riff like somewhere in the beginning, but then it just transitioned into same Reverb brownie that just keeps playing one chord or like two chords and transitioning between the two and doing nothing with them. So without the vocals, he just loses everything. He got slightly better at production. He finally added something catchy like a catchy riff or something. But without the vocals, it just like it's just nothing. Just nothing. Huh. I've heard it like a thousand times in his music, and like, oh, this is a new idea. Oh, okay. This is a Reverb brownie track now. Okay. So like, it's just disappointing. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say that I think it's progressive enough to hold my interest. That I haven't sat here and gone, all right, I'm over it. Let's do it. Let's do another one. Hello, Astra Buff. We haven't seen you in a while. Even having fun playing along. I think it's a good instrumental, and I think Gargard is right. When Reverb added vocals to a song, it was boring, so it's better as an instrumental. Because I remember vaguely we checked out one of his songs and it had vocals on it, or like somebody had added vocals or whatever, and it just didn't quite hit the same. Now I'm having a lot of problems with the instrumental in and of itself. I think the drums are pretty quiet, but at the same time, don't come for me. So. I think the drums are a little quiet, but I think that they've like EQ'd it well enough to cut through the mix pretty well. So I'm not really sure how much it would fix to make them louder. And I think that the tone on the guitars is really interesting because they're asymmetrical. You have one side of the guitar has one tone and one side has a different tone, or at least different distortion pedals maybe, but they sound asymmetrical, but they're also fitting together pretty well. Another problem I'm having is that I think the low end is pretty flat. Whenever we'd have walk downs on the toms, the toms just felt flat. They would just be kind of like hitting wet cardboard with mallets, just like, and it just didn't quite jump out the way I would expect a tom to. I think most of the frequency ranges are occupied by guitars. They're really forcing themselves to the forefront. So you can tell that this was mixed by a primarily a guitarist. But I do think that like taking a break and just having that drone was pretty cool. That they're just was a pretty neat choice to make. But overall, I think it's good as an instrumental. I think it's progressive enough to hold people's interests, and you know, or maybe I just don't have the ADD brain, and I'm just satisfied by this, and it probably needs more.
I just heard a lot of Reverb songs from the past, and I can tell they like it's like having a whatever type of song. They all sound the same to me now.
But it's just that while I respect your love for a type of creative art that gives you passion for something music, I was always really more interested in your leftist commentary. I was really into the channel during the Wii Spa incident. Yeah, I might go back to that. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about taking things in a different direction, and I've been putting a lot of thought into getting the other channel started and starting to stream from there and doing more commentary stuff on the other channel, and possibly just moving all streams over there, and then and I don't know about uploading VODs over here anymore. I kind of wanted this to just be music, but let me see if it even pops up. I've been thinking about no. Wow. It doesn't did I say hooves with a W? There it is. It says when hooves meet face music, because I did some covers over there. I had this plan of doing cover songs on this channel and then doing original music on this channel, but I think I'm going to switch things up, and I think I'm just going to do music on this channel, and then I'm going to start streaming from this channel, from when hooves meet face. Oh, you're fine. I'm probably going to do that. You have another YouTube channel? Yeah, it's this one right here that I got on screen. When hooves meet face music. And that has some cover songs on it that I'll probably move over to the main channel, or not. I might just delete them and just be done with them, because they were shit for viewership anyway. And then I'll start using this channel to stream from, and then I'll use the channel that I'm on right now for music uploads and stuff. Or I'll just start unlisting VODs. But then again, people really like to search for the VODs and stuff like that, so I might move it over to the other one. I'm not super sure. Return of Parodies when? I'm not entirely sure. I know that I've got a project with Skullbuster I'm working on, and I have got to do that one first. As soon as I get that one done, then I will actually do the whole thing. Good thing I already downloaded all the When Hooves Meet Face songs. Cool deal, bud. But yeah, I'll leave the When Hooves Meet Face Bandcamp up. I'm not going to delete that, but I'm probably going to repurpose this channel for streaming. But yes, I'll probably do that, and then I'll start doing commentary again, because that shit was really fun. Even though it was absolute dog shit for viewership, it was really fun to like really dig into a topic and do all the research for it, and then try to present it and whatever. That was super fun, and I really miss doing that, and getting embroiled in drama and whatever. But anyway, let us continue with the Reverb. I don't mean to dead name, but let's do this Reverb song. All right, let's continue. Easy do music and slaughtering here and politics and other stuff in the other channel. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. because I really like doing it over here. I really like doing the slaughtering streams here. So I'm probably not going to move the slaughtering streams over there. I'm probably going to continue to do that here, but I'm probably going to start working on the other channel as well. And I'm probably going to start doing that pretty soon. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And I'm really the only thing I'm really up in the air about that I'm really not sure about is unlisting VODs. I'm really not sure about unlisting VODs, but I kind of want to unlist VODs at the same time. And I'm not entirely sure about how to do that or what effect that will have or whatever, because it's not like the FNGR stuff or the Audio Wave Dasher stuff where that really super brought in a lot of viewers and we were like really close to being partnered. Now we're not even close. We're like 2,000 watch hours and we need 4,000 and we're just not even close. Oh yeah, I agree. The When Who's Meat Face Mitch is better to a commentary format anyway, which is funny because I watched your comments on a few things like the Try Guys incident. Yeah. Yeah. I need to branch out. Political or boring. The politicals I like are Who Is Being Princess. I got you. Yeah, some people think that the politics stuff is really fucking boring. And like I said, it was terrible for viewership. But at the same time, it also brought in fuckloads of subscribers. I don't understand how that worked. During the Wii Spa stuff, I grew by like 150 subscribers and shit like that. But my viewership tanks the fuck off. I don't understand. But at any rate, let's keep this song going. And yeah, well, and I will think more about unlisting VODs more, but that's really the only change that will come to this channel, I think. All right. Oh, hello to your friend, by the way, that's with you on stream. That is Soul Strings. I love him. He's great. Soul Strings is wonderful. It's just... He's a hater. He's a hater for real. He hates on people's music so hard. But that's why we love him. We love Soul Strings. Soul Strings is great. And so, yeah. Okay, let's keep her going. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to ask. You... Soul Strings is a non-binary person, and I don't know. We actually talked about it in the server for a little bit. We talked a little bit about it in the server. We don't know what pronouns to go with you, to be honest.
Any work for now.
Oh, any of them work for now. Okay.
Yep.
Well, there you go. So we'll keep it going. I was sitting here going, I just said he and all that, and wasn't sure if that was correct or not, but we're good. Okay, so let's keep going. Sorry to interrupt. What do you mean by unlisting VODs? Do you going to hide your parodies and song and whatnot? No. I mean unlisting VODs as in the stream VODs. So you can't, you won't be able to search for them on YouTube. You'll have to actually grab them from a link from somewhere, either from this spreadsheet where it's got the VOD links here. These won't be deactivated. You'll still be able to watch them from here. But you won't be able to just like search them up on YouTube. And the only like the really viable idea that somebody had said, it wasn't me that said this, I can't remember who it was though, was to put the VODs on a timer. Was to say that I'm just going to leave the VODs public for like a week or so and then unlist them, but then just like keep unlisting them as time goes on, because the VODs only stay active like in comments and views and stuff for about a week, and then they drop off to 0, and then nobody ever watches them ever again. So I'm thinking about doing that, about, you know, leaving the stream VODs that you can watch for about a week and then unlisting them every week, or maybe whatever. My pronouns are her, him, her, bish. I got you. Oops. Oh my god, I fucked that up. Okay, so
that was a very like a very entertaining instrumental to talk about streaming to.
It was.
The song was so entertaining that you just kept pausing and talking about streams and whatever, doing anything, just not to listen to this instrumental.
I thought it was.
It's so ironic to me. Like, you couldn't just say to the chat like, "Hey, shut up, people! I'm going to listen to this track because I like the instrumental, and we'll discuss the streaming later after the song ends." Nope. The song is so boring. We better discuss the streaming, right?
It got boring. I think the first two. It was long in the tooth. It was for sure quite lengthy. More lengthy than I thought it was going to be. It would have worked better probably as a 2-minute song.
He killed the god. The god is dead. We can do anything. We can do anything at this point. He killed the god. Instrumental get boring. Yay. Okay, whatever. It got boring over time. I thought it was pretty interesting to start, and then it did kind of just drone on, which was cool at the beginning, but it just didn't quite work out in the end. He had a very cool riff. He usually does not add any like captivating and interesting riffs to his music as far as I remember.
Okay.
So and when he does, he usually struggles with keeping the song entertaining and listenable and like catchy and groovy in the same way his riffs are. So it just usually transitions into something just monotonous and same-ish. So this is what happened here, unfortunately.
I gotcha. Yes, that makes sense. So yeah, it was okay though. I would give it, 6 out of 10. It was okay. It was on the better half of well done, good composition. That was pretty interesting to start, and then it got boring over time. So anyway, World, I like it. World is the tag on this one. Pentu, Basic Habits from Daddy Power Records. I'm off to bed. It was fun hanging out with you guys for a bit. Night. Goodbye. J-Doggone, we love you. Have fun at Knocked Loose. We look forward to videos of the Knocked Loose show. I'm really looking forward to seeing that on stream too. So, come through for us.
Bootlegs.
Bootlegs, yeah. Okay, so let's check this song out. I'm going to turn you guys down. Instrumentals need to be very interesting or very short. Okay, bye.
True.
Bye. I like it. So, let us...
pseudo-gay.
My pseudo-gay voice? My pseudo-gay voice is the... Bye.
No, No, I mean the pseudo part.
The pseudo. Fuck you. Okay, let's continue with Pentu, Basic Habits. Let's go. No, I don't think it's not glitching. I was thinking the same thing.
Like I was.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either. For a second there, I was like, "Oh shit, oh shit," but no, that appears to be the way it's supposed to sound. Okay, that was
unique.
that
was
happened.
unique. I would say that was like very unique because like at first it was just very yes, it was very confusing. But as it went on, they kept adding more layers and music elements to it, and it just all came together and started sounding like actually cool. Because like first they had those like awkward pauses when I thought like I legit thought my stream was glitching. So like that was it something on my end? No. But then like they filled those gaps or like pauses or something with other elements. Then they added like the bass line, which like finally added the foundation of it, so it finally started to make sense musically, and like other noises, and then like slowly transition to like only like the rhythm, bass, and the melody line. Like they got rid of the elements they had in the beginning, and then they just dissolved it in some noise and like ended on that note. That was like very interesting as a concept, and how they just make that sound progressive, as in like starting with one thing but slowly adding layers to make it full sounding mix and musically comprehensible and interesting composition. I'm not sure if like dissolving it like that at the end was a good choice, but well, maybe it could work in context or something. I see it's a compilation album, so it's like not a solo artist thing. It's just a compilation of different artists and different tracks. So I'm not sure if it has like any other context other than this compilation, because like it would probably work as a part of their own album if it exists. I don't remember who submitted the track.
Madoka, I think.
Oh, do we have? He probably is still asleep. Okay.
It's like
so
5 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah, 5 521, I guess. So that was kind of interesting, honestly. I am wishlisting this because, like, I am interested in this particular composition.
It was.
Yeah.
I think that it was a little too chaotic for my taste. I think that you're right in your assessment that it started out kind of crazy and it seemed kind of glitchy. And then the bass line came in, it tied everything together, and it made the whole mix a little bit more cohesive. But I'm with Astrobuff on this one. The concept is interesting, but executing wasn't that good. I just don't think that it really... It sounded like...
In the end. You said in the end.
Right.
Like, that last part where it just, like, dissipated and, like, destroyed itself into noise or something. You know?
Yeah, I think that it started out kind of interesting, and then once that bass line came in and everything got tied together, it was cool. And it had a really, really brief moment where it was actually a super cool sound, but then it just all fell apart and it sounded like absolute dog shit from then all the way to the end of it. Yeah, not really for me. I didn't vibe with it almost the whole time. There was one part in it that kind of made sense, but then the rest of it just didn't quite vibe with me. And it's so far out of my wheelhouse that I can't really provide very good commentary on that one. But
yeah,
there you go.
Okay.
So that was Pentu Basic Habits from Daddy Power. Daddy Power. All right. Next, 22. 22 is SpinalFluid, Death-Headed Snake, Heartless Killing Machine. Another Bandcamp link. Let's check it out. All right. Hostile Architecture and Broken Things Like Me. Let's check it out. Black metal. Industrial metal. Noise. Okay. Let's check it out. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Oh my God. Okay. 6 minutes. Strap in, everybody. Let's check this out. I'm going to get high. How long are you on for, Stalin? We're probably going to be on till midnight. So we're probably...
Or 40 minutes, half an hour or something.
Yeah, about half an hour, and then we're good to go. We got to get that because old Joe Biden pardoned everybody that was in for federal simple possession of marijuana. We're getting that shit now that Russia is moving around nuclear weapons. They're like, all right, we got to be able to spark it up, boys. All right, let's check this out. Death-Headed Snake, Heartless Killing Machine. Dank Joe, yeah. We got that. This seems super quiet. Is this on purpose?
I would say it might get louder.
Oh, it's gonna fade in.
Yes.
Okay. Dank Joe, yeah. We got Dank Bro Jiden. What the fuck? Dank Joe Biden. Joe Brandon. That's what I'm trying to say. It's Dank Brand. Oh my God. All right, we'll revisit that joke in a while. It's Dank Brandon. Let's go. Still illegal federally for now. Well, they're working on that. Just got to draft legislation. Okay, this one hasn't been on my foot without realizing it until now. It's an interesting sound. I think it's got a nice driving beat that's really kind of a reserved passage here. I feel like it's going to be a little bit too long for my taste already, but it does have an interesting vibe where it does kind of have like the black metal depressive sort of presentation, but it also kind of has a weirdly hopeful vibe to it, emotion. Interesting.
I'm not sure about this one for now. I think it reminds me of Voivod, if you've ever heard of it.
I've never heard of it now.
I'm not even sure why. It's like, it's not the same style, but like something similar in the delivery probably. Like it vaguely reminds me of Voivod. So, I don't know.
Okay, let's keep her going. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
Dude, that sucks. That saxophone.
Oh my god. I was
That sucks. That sucks. Saxophone.
Saxophone. I was trying to sit here and going, it's gonna resolve eventually.
It's a cool addition. It's a cool addition. I like it. Like it went from like semi-boring like thrashy industrial black something that felt like true to the style, true to, you know, something true to something that pops up in your head whenever you think of like heavy metal or something. Like this is the representation of like what heavy metal is supposed to sound like in mind of like normies or something. That's how I imagine it. And then it just got this saxophone. It just got better somehow. I mean, it's not like it's just baritone saxophone from that like cruiser ship track like we listened like last year or something. So it's not bad or anything. It's just interesting.
Oh no, we lost him. What happened? Okay, well, Soul String's stream has died for some reason, but I'm kind of vibing. Oh wait, you're back?
Wait.
Oh, you're back.
Was I gone for a second?
Yeah, you just were like, huh!
Fuck.
And then now you're back.
So like, yeah, like it fits the vibe. It vibes with the twingy bass tone, and it works like a very neat addition. Yes.
The bass guitar is I love how loud and boisterous and twangy. Yeah, I love it. I love that. It's so good. That shit's great. And I like that passage particularly. That shit's good. Also, when I was talking about drums earlier, when I was talking about on the Crashie Tunes track, the drums, the way that they're so incredibly fucking degraded is kind of what I was talking about for like Crashie Tunes. The way that we're hearing it right now. Now the drum composition is just dog shit. Like, it's not good. It doesn't sound like... It sounds like it was programmed by somebody who's never played drums in their life. It's just not good. But I think that in an overall, I think it's coming together, that it sounds okay. And then this fucking sax synth comes in, and it's just throws
It's not
it
the
all.
synth. It's not a synth. It's a real saxophone, I assume.
I
sounds
don't
like
think so.
I'm
No
almost sure it's a real saxophone because
Okay.
it sounds real to me. I don't know. I might check it out. Like, let me just Google them real quick.
I don't know. Let's I guess let's keep her going and see what it's got in for the rest of us. But yeah, right now it's coming off as a real 3 out of 10 for me, bud. God damn. It just fucking got so loud and so just there was just this fucking wall of noise.
I think that's a good way.
Oh
like,
shit, that's my bad.
When it just progressed into the wall of noise, that felt like a natural progression for what it was. Like, it was kind of chaotic from the beginning till the end, and it only got like not worse, but like more distorted and overloaded with all the fucking elements. They just went all the way down with it. So yeah.
This is a more experimental set of songs written and recorded in under 1 month for the first Deep Cuts Discord Festival. Thank you to the hosts and organizers of DCD Fest for motivating this release into existence, and every other performing artist for setting the bar so high that, due to attempting to make music as good as and thorough as my peers, I felt confident enough to officially release this material after the fact. Do not pay me for this release, just enjoy and download.
Since there is no saxophone mentioned in this one, so yeah, it's synthesized. But at the beginning, maybe due to how chaotic and overloaded the mix felt, I thought that the saxophone was actually real. So
yeah. Let us probably do about one more, maybe two. 62. 62 is a Gargot submission. Poni pendejo. Holy shit. APOKO no te ASUSTE CHINGAOO. CHINGAOO. La CABESA sin CUERPO FLOTANDO. It just keeps going. Haha.
What? What? Oh, that's Gargot.
Oh, it's Gargot. Okay.
I mean, right? Is it?
Yeah, it said it's me. Okay. So
No,
this is a 12-second song.
I'm gonna make it super quiet in my end because I'm pretty sure those 20 seconds will be intense as fuck.
All right, let's check out.
Something tells me. Something tells me.
Let's check out this. Jesus Christ. 12 seconds. Let's go. Okay. I gotta turn it down.
I told you. I told you. I fucking told you. I fucking told you. I made it right on my end in advance because I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it was coming.
Okay. I'm gonna try to. All right, let's do it. Oh my God! Well, there you go. I think this was the best song so far. The composition was super strong. You know, the vocals were 10 out of 10. I think the tone on the synths and guitars, the drums just, oh my God, it came together so well. This is basically Celine Dion. This could be the next Celine Dion right here.
This goes into Billboard charts.
Oh my God, that was something else. Holy
All right,
shit.
Next.
So that was Poni Pendejo. I have no idea what this means. But APOKO no te
Just
ASUSTE
try
CHINGAOO.
your best to read it aloud till the end.
It
regardless of what
says
it says.
La cabeza sin cuerpo flotando toda loca ha 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 sa ha ha. It is the head with no body floating all. I don't know what these words are. My Spanish isn't good enough to recognize.
Judge Sajja. Judge Sajja.
No, it's ha. It's ha ha sa ha ha.
I don't care.
Yeah. Okay, so that was something else. Okay, little did we know those are actually the lyrics to the song. But okay, next one. Not 22 again. 57. 57 is a soul string submission. Maltri, PSYOP. I'm going to quit RS, focus 100% on this. Good. Good. Oh my God, SoundCloud. Oh my God, we haven't been on SoundCloud in a really long time.
I don't remember where I got this from. I don't remember.
I don't know either. This is a very, very small person. Only 2 people following them. 7 plays. Oh, no, 7 tracks. I'm retarded. So 2 followers. This is going to be a very small person. So let's see. Let's see if this is going to be the undiscovered diamond in the rough. What is SoundCloud? Dumb and stupid and don't. That's all I can say. All right, let's keep on. I was vibing with the drums at the beginning. I think the drums sound really good. I don't think these are simps. I think that they are.
I'm pretty sure they sound so synthesized and dead to me. I don't know.
The drums, really?
Yeah, they are just like the
I think it's a real
basic
recording.
MIDI type of like loop or something. They
Okay.
just slapped it from a library.
Oh,
That's the
it might
impression I get
be.
from.
Yeah, it
That's
might
the
be from a
impression I get.
library. It might be from a library, but I don't think this is like. I think this is actually like a recorded. These are recorded drums. I don't think this is real. Like this is MIDI programmed sounds or whatever.
I mean, it could be because like libraries often have like MIDI loops recorded by real drummers and then programmed as MIDI. So they have like the velocity, the timing, like the groove, etc. It's just in the MIDI format, so you can just slap it onto your project. Like remember Francis Vase was doing something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was just using those like loops and editing them to fit the song or something.
Yeah.
So I think that was the case here, except for they didn't edit it.
Also, thank you guys for not openly judging my normie ass. I am learning about this genre from you guys right now. Hey, this is a judgment-free zone, except for all the judging we're doing of songs. This is a.
Oh, you're a normie. Let me ban you.
Normies are banned
just
from
kidding.
chat.
Just kidding,
But
just kidding.
it's I thought it was I hated probably the first 60 seconds when it was just, I don't think this the drums were doing normal shit, but then it was just this wall of sound with a bunch of guitars going on, and then this one really loud guitar is now in here doing its thing, and the tone is really gritty and just kind of like whatever. Not good, not for me. It's a neat riff, really good riff at the beginning, but then it became a wall, and now it's just kind of boring, and also not really following the grid too well, like not very recorded accurately to the tempo. So pay attention to your metronome, folks. Let's keep her going. Jesus Christ. Leveling. I wonder if this is supposed to be an interpolation of that. I don't think there is one. I don't think there's a bass. I think it's just guitar and drums. I think it's just guitar and drums, and this sounds like it's an interpolation of "Cowboys from Hell" by Pantera. I think because that's what that sounds like. That's what it sounded like to me. Okay, continue. I think one of the main problems I'm having is that he's running all the guitars on the same channel. They're just like all running center channel, and he's playing like 3 guitars all at the same time. And this is like a lesson in technical proficiency or just like ability to play, not translating to recording ability, because it's not like he's bad at playing the guitar. It's not like the guitar sounds like shit, or like the guitar playing sounds like shit. It's just not recorded well, and it's not mixed well, and there's just nothing after playing is done well. So you can be like a really, really excellent guitar player, but if you don't know anything about recording, you produce things like this. I haven't discovered stereo yet, which now I'm with Soul Strings. I think that this is programmed drums because the drums are coming out in the drums are coming out stereo, but I think that might be some like pre-recorded thing or like pre-programmed thing. There's just very minor fixes could just fix this. Cracked a red stripe for this one. It's from Jamaica Mon. Oh, I got you. Is
like
it?
Really, the leveling is the biggest problem here so far, I guess.
Not good. But okay,
and
let's
like, yeah, let's just finish and I'll have some.
all right. Let's do it.
It just ended.
It just ends. Oh no, it's playing the next song. That's my bad. Monday, yeah.
No, I'm legit asking. I'm not even joking. Because like I'm not familiar with like your local cultures because like I'm not from the.
There was a meme that
country.
Jamaicans say "mon." They're like, "Hey mon, we're going down to do the voodoo man," or some shit like that, or maybe that's Haitian. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's like an accent thing where they say "mon" instead. And it was popularized in like movies and TV and stuff like that. And then, but I don't know. I've met actual IRL Jamaicans in like real life, and almost none of them say "mon." Almost, I mean, that's how they say it, but almost none of them ever actually say the word "mon." So stereotypical, yeah.
Yeah, I would assume
the phonetic
so.
spelling
Okay.
of man, yeah, because they don't like. I don't know.
It's like Australians say cunt all the time.
Yeah, but Australians really do say "cunt" all the time.
Yeah. That's,
But no, Jamaicans don't
that's
say.
part of their like natural vocabulary.
Yeah, but Jamaicans don't actually say "mon" all the time, but they're like presented as saying "mon" all the time in like movies and TV and stuff. So like even a commercial, I can't remember what it was for. I think it was for Cheerios or something that had like cinnamon in it, and there was it was a cinnamon stick, and it was called the cinnamon, and he's like, "I'm the cinnamon. I'm the cinnamon in the Cheerio cereal man." It was fucking stupid as hell. But
I can imagine.
yeah,
Okay.
it's one of those things. But okay, we got 9 minutes if you want to do one more.
Yeah, like let me say a few words about this one because like I feel like this person legit needs a couple of like pieces of advice,
Yes.
So first of all, the leveling. The leveling is just it feels like they just slapped all the tracks together without figuring out the levels in the first place. They just slapped them together and like didn't even think about like try to lower the tracks at like minus 10 decibels, like all tracks to minus 10 decibels, and find the balance there. Like, just here it feels like it was just at 0 all the way across the track. So like the guitars, the drums, everything was at 0, and it like caused a lot of leveling issues. Because like sometimes the extra guitar would just pop up and like empower the entire mix or something. So that's not how it usually works. Another second thing, stereo. Stereo would be like the level 2 of production, because like running all the guitars down the center track is not a wise way to do this. Like at
True.
least have a double track on the rhythm guitars. That would also help a lot, because like if you have a distinguishable like hard panned rhythm guitars in left channel, right channel, and having the solo guitar in the middle, it would end up sounding much clearer and like much more comprehensible in general. So like it would sound, period. Another thing is that I think the guitar tone should have slightly less distortion, because with this amount of distortion as you have right now, it sounds way too muddy. I know it's like sometimes it's like the trope or like the purpose of like thrash metal or something, but I feel like a drier, like a slightly more dry sound would benefit so much more from it. Like with a palm muting, with a like tremolo picking, with like other thrash metal elements, the guitar tone would be so much clearer and cleaner in delivery, because I feel like the guitar performance is very proficient, and it's semi-professional, and it's not bad. It sounds good, but the overly dirty tone makes it sound less professional or less proficient or something. So
Right. How to mix guitar: 1 to the left channel, 2 to the right channel, and bass and drums to the center channel, and then add compression. And I really think that if they just hard pan their rhythm guitars, that would go a long way. Okay, so Little Gem in Ponytown chat asked me to say, "Soul strings du bist toll."
Duncan.
Well, there you go. And let's see here. What the fuck is with what the fuck is with Oklahomans saying it happened on accident? It's by accident. That's true too. That's something that people say all the time. Or
it happens on top of the accident. They
Yeah.
just skip the middle part.
It happens on accident. They say all of a sudden is another one. Or
All of the sudden.
yeah. Or oh man. For all intensive purposes. It's one I hear a lot, which doesn't make any fucking sense. It's intense and purposes.
In what?
It's intense and purposes. But people say intensive purposes, which doesn't make sense. In purple sense. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right.
Intense and purple sense.
True. But okay. So that was interesting. I think there's a lot. I
I don't want to end the stream on that. Please,
No.
let's do one more, okay?
We won't.
Please,
Let's be specific. Eastern and specific time. I'm not going to end it on this one. I think this person's got a lot of ways to go. How long have they been doing this? A month. Their first track was a month ago. So if you're a month into this, then
You have potential.
you've got potential to actually grow this into something. Hopefully they'll play a Beyonce song. I cannot. If I play a Beyonce song, my VOD will get muted. I can't do that. So, okay, one more. 74. Let's do for the old ones. 74. Oh, it's an album.
The album we'll be doing next week, hopefully.
Okay, we'll do that album next week.
I want you to invite Biscuit.
Biscuit.
That's how we say it here. So Biscuit.
Daybreaker.
Literally.
This is new. A huge compilation song. Oh,
The
by
new Google
NickyD?
Pixel 7. Trade in your old phone and save.
Okay. A 4-minute song. Wow.
What's the number?
53.
Okay.
So this is a compilation. No, not a huge fucking, what's it called? Starts with a C. Collaboration. That's the word I'm looking for. So this was a song that was supposed to be uploaded from the Straight to the Heart channel, but when the group disbanded, this song was stuck in limbo. The producer of the song, Evdog, tried submitting this to Ponies of Dawns, but it got rejected, so the song has a new life here on the channel. Okay. So that's the lore, featuring ZD, NickyD, obviously, Ditherer, he's cool, Forever Free Brony, he's also cool, and Evdog, I don't know who that is. I don't know who ZD is either. But
It's devlog.
what did I say? Oh, devlog?
No, it's a running joke. Okay.
Oh, I
whatever.
gotcha. Okay, so this is Daybreaker dub. Let's check it out.
This can't be. If Luna can turn into Nightmare Moon, you can absolutely turn into me. The better, prettier, and more powerful version of you. Daybreaker.
Fire is an ire of yours, what a bore. I'll ignore the emo look style of yours. Little moon, I see a sand in your future. It's a measure of only having sun as a feature. What a little creature. Size that you just couldn't come up to. Measure on biggest your bigger sister. Now back to me, you release my lesser being. Couldn't even hold your head up. I guess the whittle changing. Your brain is ever running, losing battles is no meaning. Yet you do it ever frequently that I would think you're gunning for a failure. You've never been a ruler. All you ever done when you're failing as a teacher. I'll be HH for doing what'll be the norm. So you're getting all the others, not a culture uniform. Ever winning sign, it'll be forever fun. No element is like to try to stop me.
Don't you get it right? Touch the use heart, start a fire. Too black and white, thinking away. Don't you get it right? Touch the use heart, start a fire. So don't you touch that wire.
Wait, so wait. Did they just take the Daybreaker boogie vocals of Forever Free Brony and just cut them into pieces and made them into the chorus of this song?
I have no idea. I have never
'Cause, like,
heard of the...
There is that like Daybreaker boogie made by L Train, like Electro Swing type of thing. So don't you touch that wire, this is how we start a fire, or like something of the sort. And this is how the Forever Free Brony vocals sound there, and they just took it, I guess, because like I'm not sure if Forever Free Brony actually recorded vocals separately for this song. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This can be. This just can be.
It's I have no idea. I've never heard the original. I don't really listen to Forever Free Brony stuff, so I have no idea if that
It's L Train. It's L Train.
Oh. So it's L Train.
He was just featured as a vocalist because like
Oh, okay.
whenever L Train does like electro swing, he usually collabs with he usually either samples like pony songs or voices, or asks Forever Free Brony or KOA as vocalists or something. So yeah.
Okay. Well, all right then. Let's continue. I'm not super into like the super mega fast rap stuff. If you're gonna do like rapping stuff, I think it's okay to have like fast passages for a certain mood. But I think that if you're just doing all of your stuff as fast as possible, then it kind of like loses its luster. I think that you should be trying to say something first and then have it be really musical second. That's just how I approach rap music. But maybe, I don't know. I don't really know. Because it's like the opposite of metal. In metal, you're trying to make the vocals sound musical first, and then you're really adapting vocals to that later. Where rap music is, you're trying to get a specific message across, but then you're also trying to make it sound musical later. It's probably the outline on the font. I'm not... Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Let's keep going. Depends on how good that particular rap song is. It does depend. I was thinking about doing a cover of a rap song by a guy named Mr. Girl, who has recently been banned from YouTube for this exact song. he got his channel fucking deleted because of this song that he did, and so I was thinking about doing a cover of it and rolling the dice on that bad boy. But it's just, it was a fucking good song, super edgy, like very dark humor, right up my alley. But holy shit, especially as fast as he's singing it, yeah. But anyway, let's keep it going. Let's hear. I'm trying to think of. There was, I can't remember the name of the song. All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait. There's like I'm George Strait. Oh my fucking god. Is it by Drake? All my exes live in Texas like I'm George Strait, or they go to Georgia State where my tuition. Oh yeah, this is the song, where the intro was super cool, but then the rest of the song wasn't like that. But this whole part here was done very, very quickly. What you doing now? But yeah, I don't know if I'll do it, but I was thinking about it. I probably won't. And also it'll be metal, so you can't really understand what I'm saying anyway. But people who know will know. And also he had visuals on it that was, I don't know, it was just okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
Bringing the heat, call me the sun. Not a messiah, bangs like a gun. When I go off, you better run, cause I'm a threat. Let's call a none, step up to me. Oh please, you should bow down on both knees. Respect the game, respect the players. Will and strong, others I will slam. I'm a threat, so don't cross me. Rule in this bitch, finna make you scream. Know what to do? I run this place. Don't like it? Then get out of my face. I don't ride and embrace, better make some space. My wrath, you better prepare and embrace. I'll bring the mace, so don't give chase. I'll follow the trace, yo, it's like a race.
Don't you get my touch that you hot, start a fire. Too black and white, thinking, whoa, wait. Don't you get my touch that you hot, start a fire. So don't you touch that
I kind of like the sound of it. The electro swing instrumental, or like I guess beat or whatever the fuck you call it when it's rap music. I think it sounds pretty cool, and I think it vibes
No,
with the vocals
it's-
pretty well.
It's not electro swing here. It's just, you know, I don't want to say typical, but like it probably is typical for like hip hop to take a beat and a lot of samples and add like the vocals on top of it and like make the sound design and make it work somehow. So this is just, I don't know, hip hop, I guess.
Almost reggae. Yeah, I think that's what I was going for, was reggae.
Questionable, I guess. It's not quite there. It's
When
not-
you're saying typical for hip hop, is the vibe is 100% delivered in the lyrics and vocals. That the instrumental basically stays the same throughout, but then there's differences in the way that the vocals are presented, and that's what makes it different. But you're often going to find it's the same instrumental throughout. That's going to be a really common thing. I also just find out that Mr. Girl Song is not copyrighted. so that's okay. Let's keep going.
The bones crawl while the sun beats down. Got fired up, do you love me now? Kept in the dark, but it got out. Lockdown windows shut in the hothouse. Now even when the quote is crying, you still hear the sizzle of aromas frying. Earth shakes like Yona, vibing sick of the sun. Coronavirus. Heroes and legends destroyed. Melt down the palace, commemorative coins. And she's still doing students and tests. Out of the frying pan, you know the rest. Pony built to a charnel pit. She puts you in the hot seat for the art of it. And like any dark god, she wants a choir. You know how a few words at a dawn of fire.
don't you get my touch that you hot, start a fire. Too black and white, thinking, whoa, wait. Don't you get my touch that you hot, start a fire.
There's sounds a little reggae in it, a little hip hop sounding, but the problem is the lyrics not particularly matching up that well. It doesn't, it seems to be a bunch of elements of good songs all kind of crammed together into one thing and not really putting a whole lot of effort in trying to mix it together. I think that the piano break that Soul Strings is talking about in chat really...
I mean, this is the piano break from the original song. And it's on and here it's just like dun 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 dun. Like this is just fucking. This is slow and sinister and dark, and this is just like doom jazz. You know, like if you know what doom jazz is, but like whatever. It's just
okay. All right.
And the horn section, like it's just like. And here it is. I don't know, this is so funny.
All right. 60 more seconds. Let's see what it sounds like.
So don't you touch that. Don't you get right. Touch that. Your heart start a fire. Too black and white. Thinking away. Don't you get right. Touch that. Your heart start a fire. So don't you touch that.
I think it was okay. It was it was all right.
It was fun. It was just like
Your body.
for me it was unexpected because I'm familiar with the original. Just listen to it after the stream, so
Is it copyrighted?
it's just what?
Ah, fuck it. No, you're right. No, I probably won't. Because I am not familiar with the original. There it is. But
Well, how I gotta tell the tale. I'm pretty black and white. I am the day and night, and always ready to ignite. So don't you touch that wire. This is how you start a fire. Now what have we learned?
I think it was okay. I think it's all right. It's not bad. I thought it was okay. It was an interesting adaptation. Yeah. But yeah, I do. It's not a.
The assembly was just so ridiculous. I don't know.
It's
like
definitely not.
Just, like everything slowed down, and like probably maybe pitch shifted as well. It was just like, it was just like, what is going on? Yeah, like the original was like the electro swing, and it got like 600,000 views or something, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Wanna risk it?
No, I don't. I'm not. Let me check. Oh no. Shh. Quiet. Oh, this is not the original. Hang on. I wonder if it's. Let me find out. I'll let them mind coin. Fuck me. It's copyrighted. Fuck.
Of course.
It's
don't Many. It's Many.
Many. No, fucking Eminem. Yeah.
No, it's Many.
Menime. Menime. Oh, I see. Backwards.
Yep.
But yeah, I would have to just for this project. I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I'll put it on YouTube, but I might do it on Twitter, because this song is so good. It's so good, but it's holy shit. It's yikesy as fuck. Hang on, there's a re-upload. We'll just play a passage from it right here.
Be pants or dress, fuck kids the answers. Yes. Heterophobic? Nah, you're just heterophobic. Staring at my hard drive, my collection is growing. That's my motherfucking child porn, you better let go of it. It belongs in my folder, you'll never get hold of it. Hey, it's me, Jeffrey Epstein. Everyone respects me.
Do you really want to
kidding myself. You're already
keep it
playing, you
clean?
should be getting some help. Committed.
This song, yeah, it's not copyrighted. We're good. But this is the one. I want to do a metal version of this. I think it would go it would go so hard. And I was thinking, because like it's so yikesy, but I was thinking at the same time, I was like, I've done songs about raping ponies, and it's funny because it's like a metal song talking about raping ponies. But then, and I'm wondering if like at the same time, would this be too far? Should be fair use. Oh, I'm not worried about Mr. Girl being mad about it. I'm worried about I don't know. At the same time, it's just it's so bad. He's like, yeah, I play Smash Brothers. I play Smash Sisters, Smash Daughters, and nieces and nephews, smash into pieces. I wear white Vans and I drive one too. Come on, kid. I got some V-Bucks for you. So you can send me these death threats and tell me to fuck off. I don't care if I get docs. I already got my rocks off. I'm so damn spent. Can't even pay my rent. Haters get bent. Hey, what the fuck's an age of consent? Because age is just a number. Jail's just a place. FBI, this song right here. I'm your worst nightmare. They call me school shooter, but not with a gun. I'm gonna come find you and then I'm gonna come. It's just, it's so good.
What?
It's so good. Let's not try the YouTube gods. Nah, I probably won't put it on YouTube, but I have thought about throwing it together. I like the and besides, he's got another song called I Kill Pedophiles that is, it's way better, and it's original. It doesn't have the fucking Eminem.
I'm confused what the fuck is going on right now.
Mr. Girl is he was a rapper and like social commentator, and he started doing these songs that were just, they were so bad. They were so bad. but they were good. But the lyrical content was just like, yikes! It was so funny. But like, there's so many lines in it. They're just so fucking good. Just my type of humor. It's me, Jeffrey Epstein. Everyone respects me. I'm just kidding myself. Get it? Kid in myself. Yeah, it's cringy fun. Like my whole album though. That was like my whole fucking album. Barnyard spunk dripping while you're on your dirty knees, double penetrated by this fucking horse and me. It was good. But okay. It is 12:15 now. We've been going for almost 2 hours. I'm interested in your natal chart. My natal chart. I was born on the winter solstice. So I am both a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. I don't follow any of that stuff at all. I don't know what that means, but I assume that's what you're talking about. Natal chart. Yes. Okay, I was correct. Natal chart means horoscope. And yes, I am both a Sagittarius and a Capricorn because I was born on December 21st, which is the winter solstice. And that means that I'm both things, I guess. Yes, that's what I was getting at, Sagittarius, from you. Ah, I see. I don't know anything about any of that stuff. But apparently, from what I've heard, if you are born on a solstice, then you're supposed to inherit traits from both. That's as far as I understand, that's the lore, or according to legend, or as legend would have it, or whatever. But there's that. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good there. And yeah. So we appreciate y'all joining us. I will be in San Antonio this weekend. We're going to be doing more we're going to be doing more fursuit tour videos in San Antonio this weekend. Hopefully it won't fucking autoplay videos. Have a safe trip. But I'm at 100, or no, I'm at 10, almost 10,500 followers. So, does Soul Strings have a YouTube channel? He does. He does have a YouTube channel. Is that not in the description? Faux pas. I will have to put it in the description later. I can't believe I haven't been doing that. Actually,
What?
I don't know a link to your YouTube channel. Astrobuff is asking for a link to your YouTube channel.
Just Google it.
I don't think it comes up. I think if I were to try to Google, but we're doing more Fursuit Tour videos in San Antonio this weekend, and so if any of the 4 of you in chat are willing to or wanting to come out and party, we party pretty fucking hard, pretty late into the night, like 3 or 4 in the morning type shit. So we will see you there, and we will see you next week for another slaughtering stream. Hopefully, we won't need another break. We'll just come back to it, and I'm probably gonna do like I was saying. I'm probably gonna keep about a month's worth of VODs up and live, and then I'm gonna unlist the rest, and then I'm gonna start working on the other channel. Not really up for a 12-hour drive, but have fun. I don't think San Antonio is that far. Tulsa, okay, to San Antonio. 8 hours, easy. If a drive is under 12 hours, that's an easy drive. If you get over 12 hours, that's a difficult drive. But under 12, easy, one go, not hard. So we will see you all next week, and I'll think about channel changes in the future. So bye.